Aries. Hi. Okay, I'm gonna try to get your reading started here. I've had to stop a couple times. I don't know if you hear my youngest son in the background singing Thriller, but if you do, yeah. He's obsessed with Michael Jackson. My oldest used to be obsessed with Michael Jackson. I don't know. So, okay. And yeah, hopefully a coda doesn't come up here, but I have to start teaching her, y'all. She's getting old enough where mommy's recording. I need you to kind of hang out, okay, got her hanging out with her oldest right downstairs. Okay, anyway, y'all don't care. Aries, that's why the struggle is real, y'all, with making sure that I get these readings out. So anyway, miss you all. I hope all is well. We're going to hop into this, Aries, and see what is happening with you and the person on your mind. What is the current situation? What outcome you all are aligning with? All that good stuff. But before we do, I'm going to attempt for us to just do some affirmations and some breathing. Okay. I'm like, is that Coco? Okay. So yes, let's do that, Aries. This is for me too. I just need to woosah. Okay, so you can follow along. Fast forward if you don't want to do this. It's all good. Okay. All right, Aries. So here we go. We're gonna breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. All right. Here we go. So breathe in through the nose. And you can repeat, I trust myself and my own inner wisdom, my own inner guidance. Abundance, prosperity, peace, love, and joy flow to me easily and effortlessly. I am already whole. I am complete. I am more than enough. And whatever is meant for me will never pass me by. Amen. Okay, so Aries, let's do this like Brutus. Okay. Whoever knows where that's from. There was a chick that said that specifically on a reality show. Whoever knows where that's from, me and you we're here, okay? I'm not gonna say it. So if you know it, leave it in the comments. Let's do this like Brutus, okay? All right. All right, so let's see how your person is showing up. If Coco comes up here, I will let her say hi to get it, girl, and then I'm gonna have to go sit her down and have a talk. All right. Aries. All right, here we go, Aries. Oh, this card is like, peeking out. All right, so your person is showing up as the golden egg. All right. You are showing up as the beaver and the deer. Okay. Love your energy, Aries, by the way. Your person's energy is really good too. There's a lot of, whenever I see the golden egg, it's like the golden ticket, the golden opportunity. It's my Ace of Pentacles card. And so this is telling me that there's the birth of something new, for sure. The birth of something new happening here with, absolutely with your person. Whatever they have to say to you, they've been sitting with this, Aries. I'm getting this, okay? And it's interesting because the deer card shows up when, it speaks to, literally the deer is the mother. It's a motherly energy, okay? So for some of you, my intention is to read on a romantic connection, but this could be your child, okay? There's something about expecting, okay? Expecting, right? And so yeah, the deer, it literally says, it speaks to like someone giving birth. Someone is about to give birth, okay? So I see you. I feel like you're aware of this. Like, look how you're looking at your person and how they're showing up. Almost like you're ready. Beaver energy is very supportive, okay? And yeah, I just see you like watching your person. It's almost like you're on alert. You're aware that they're about to start a new journey, and enter into a new cycle in their life, okay? And I don't know, Aries, I get that your heart is very open and you're showing up as very loving, nurturing. I think you want to help nurture whatever, whatever this, for some of you, this could be somebody new. Okay. I'm just going to throw that out there because there's like this newness, okay, that I'm getting. So the golden egg is also the unstruck sound. So that's why I'm saying I do have to say, you may have never, either you have never talked to who this is. That's what I'm saying. This may be somebody new. Maybe you have your eye on, someone new and you see a lot of opportunity with this person. Okay. And so I think it says there's something about, it's about frequency and vibrations. So the reason why you and this person, aren't speaking yet or are not talking about what is going on here is because a certain vibration or a certain frequency has to be met. Okay. Almost like you all have to, and it's like right there. That's what I'm getting, Aries, because the energy between you two is so compatible. Okay. Like I said, you show up as the mother, you show up as, this very supportive, loving, person. There she goes. Okay, hold on. Okay, go ahead and say hi. Say hi. Say hi. She knows I'm about to kick her out. Say hi. Shh. Okay, Aries, I'll be right back. Okay, Aries, she came in here like a bat out of hell, didn't she? She was like, hey. Okay. She was born on 808. That's why I'm like, girl, you the bomb. Okay. So, all right. So I'm going to continue, but I do want to clarify that there is an emphasis on a new beginning, a new start. And I see that you're ready. Your energy is very compatible with who this is. You're prepared. All right. And, whoever this is, because I always pay attention to the nest too. All right. So they have something real to offer here. And, whatever they have, it's going to need, I feel, the type of support that you have to offer. Okay. So I'm getting a chill. This is a beautiful, beautiful, how do I say this? the potential is here for a beautiful partnership, long-term commitment. Okay. There's another word that wanted to come through. All right. So I love this already. It's like it's been building up. Okay. You see like the pattern here. It's almost like things like this person has been, you know, I'm getting the death energy, right? This person could be any sign, but right away, Scorpio, maybe this person's a Scorpio rising, okay? But I'm getting like the death energy. So this person has completely ended one cycle, and now they have like, whoever this is to, there's something about awakening, waking up, okay? You know the image I'm getting? Remember when in the Matrix, for those of you that have seen the Matrix, when Neo was in that kind of pod, right, with all the others, and he kind of comes out of it, and he's like, you know, pulling the cords out of, you know, out of himself, and it's like they have gone. Ooh, I'm getting they've gone through the like dark night of the soul. Okay, where they have become very aware of what their experience is, okay? And now they're looking. You both, I feel, have been preparing for this, Aries, okay? And I feel I'm connecting with very like high vibrational Aries and your person. Okay, you're somebody very rare. You're very rare, aware and rare together, right? Yeah, and you're just like, you're ready. You are ready to enter into a partnership, okay? Okay. Yeah, I feel like some of you too, maybe you've had your eye on this person and you've like watched them. Some of you, you know who this is. Maybe you've like seen them on social media and you're like, I'm just using examples. You're like, oh, they're posting like different stuff, or they were really quiet, and you're like, maybe they've posted a picture where they look really different, you know, almost like they've been reborn. Okay. All right, let's see what the situation is with you two. Situation here with Aries and their person. The butterfly. Hey. Relationship evolving into to the next phase. Healing the inner child. Okay. Wow. Yeah, and Aries, I'm also seeing the not enough card. You are ready for relationships this is just what I get. Like, you're ready for relationships where people, you know, appreciate and value what you bring to the table, what you have to offer. That's also the level of awareness that I'm getting with you. You know, that's your evolving. Okay. I think that you're aware of, you know, who you are as a partner, who you are just as, you know, in any relationship, but you're ready to like, you've let go of connections where you haven't been appreciated. Okay. So beautiful. Let's see what you want here in this connection, Aries. Oh, I like you. I like you too. Let's get married. That's from this Dave Chappelle comedy. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Romance is blooming. Fun flirting and want to date. Yeah, I think for some of you, this is somebody new. Date, even if it's not someone new, it can be like some sort of renewal, okay, in the connection. So what's causing delay here? Talking wanted to come out. What's causing delay here? in terms of what Aries wants in this connection. What's causing the delay? Okay. The dragonfly. Okay. Here we go. Be lighthearted. Finding out. Things coming to light. Adapt, change, and heal. I think the dragonfly is your person. Okay. That's what I'm getting. So could be air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. So let's clarify your love interest here. Aries. 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 Okay. The Eight of Cups. Okay. Saturn and Pisces. Okay, hold on. So right now, whether you know this person or not, like I said, what's going on here is it's almost like they're not ready yet. That could be, that's why, remember I said that the right frequency has not been met yet. It's almost like this person is still in like incubation. Okay. They're like the Eight of Cups. It's almost like they're in the 8th month of pregnancy. Not that this person could be pregnant. Okay, they could, but they're almost ready, because I saw self-indulgence with your person, and I was getting the Hermit energy too. So right now, that's what I'm getting. They're just not ready, whoever this is. They're not ready to... this person has like been dealing with themselves. They may have been in hermit mode for a while. Okay. Like, let's say, for example, too, if this person pulled away from you, Aries, okay? Or, yeah, if you all went through some sort of separation, they're still going through the process of self-acceptance, okay? Like, whether it's separating from you, Aries, or separating from just people in general. Remember I said I feel like this person is experiencing an awakening, and that is someone going through the Eight of Cups, all right? It's an energy of detaching from what they thought, because it's Neptune. So sometimes Neptune has to do with, what's real and what's not. And this, whoever this is had to go through a journey of self-discovery. And they're still in that process of self-discovery. Okay. Okay. Walking towards their own peace, inner light. Okay. Focusing on their own soul's growth. Okay. Now, look what's interesting. Look what's at the top of the deck. There's still opportunity here, though. Capricorn, could be Taurus, Virgo energy. You know what card I'm getting from the Message of Love deck? I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. And I see you over here, like you're paying attention. A lot of you, I'm getting that Taurus energy. Yeah, especially with this energy, okay? You're paying attention and you're concerned. Because like I said, you know, it's going to resonate differently for all of you. So I'm just going to, from here on out, just say things how I say it. You know your own story. This could be somebody new that you're paying attention to, or like this could be someone going through a divorce right now, you know? And that's why I said they're kind of like focused on themselves. Okay. I think this person looks at you, Aries, like the Queen of Pentacles. And they know that, hold on. It's like they know that that there's a real opportunity here with you to have something solid and long lasting. They don't deny that. But first I'm hearing, you know, yeah, they have to figure out, they have to figure out who they are. They're on that journey on their own, okay? So now you have the butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase. Healing the inner child. They may have had to do some, you know, the inner work, okay? All right, I'm going to put these back, but I'm showing you the Page of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, hold on. Six of Pentacles. The feelings are mutual, I'm hearing. You all are, you know, if you know this person, you all are evolving into a new level of understanding with one another, okay? All right, here we go. The Eight of Swords. There's the eight again. All right, the Eight of Swords. Jupiter and Gemini. Oh, doesn't it look like she's in the cocoon? The butterfly, right? And I said still in a period of incubation, okay? And remember I said the feelings are mutual? That this I feel is you two. You two are mirroring one another, okay? All right. So, yeah, I feel, you know, your person, I feel, is speaking of Michael Jackson, right? The man in the mirror. Your person is over here kind of, you know, just, they're not ready. It's like, it's there. You know, I'm definitely getting like this new beginning, this new start is approaching. And, you know, there's something here, I feel, Aries, that you're doing that works well. You are present. There it is. Yes, that's what it says on the deer card. Thank you. The deer energy is also ever present. So you are right here, right? You're like, I'm right here. You know, when you're ready, I am right here. I'm not saying that's all of you. I'm talking to the Aries where you're nodding your head and you're like, yes, I am. I am right here. I haven't gone anywhere. Okay. It's almost like this energy of this person is at a distance, right? And they have, you know, gone on their own journey. And so now it's like they're finding their way back to you. Okay. And you know, this is what I'm getting with you, Aries. you know that in order for this person to find their way back to you, you have to be there. You have to be ready to receive who this is. Almost like, some of you, I'm getting like a doula, or a midwife type of energy. Okay. Cause it looks like, look, she's about to deliver and you're there like ready to catch the baby. I've never looked at that card like that before. And yeah, it's like delivery, right? This person has news to deliver, the unstruck sound. Also, I'm hearing from your person, Aries, whoever this is. And like I said, if you're like, I don't know who this is, and this is somebody that you have connected with in a past life. They may be a new person in this life, but you all made some sort of agreement, some sort of pact to come back to one another. And so some of you, Aries, you're not understanding, like, I feel ready for this individual, for this person to come in, right? And you see that cup right there? That's the Ace of Cups, okay? So remember, I saw the Ace of Pentacles, right? Whenever I see that cup, I get the Ace of Cups. It's like this person left something with you, okay? And it's their heart. It's this agreement. It's like a soul contract, okay? Like you all made a pact, you made a contract. So they left something there, they left something with you, and that's how they find their way back to you. But first they have to finish up their own process, their own phase that they're going through, okay? It's almost like, wow, the Ten of Cups as I'm looking, High Priestess, the Hierophant at the top, okay? I'm looking at I like you. The 8 goes to the 10. And I was literally about to say, hold on. It's almost like this person left something. Maybe this person physically, if you know that they physically left something, and it's like, I'll be back, But don't, like, it's like a keepsake. You have something and it's like, I'll return back for it. I'm coming back for it. Someone likes you, romance is blooming. I think, and again, emphasis even on family, right? With the 10 of Cups, okay? A number of you, Aries, it's almost like you want to share, this is someone that you feel like, I want to share my life with you. I want to share joy with you, happiness with you, even sadness with you, right? That's why I get this supportive energy. You're like, because cups can be, it's emotional, all right? And again, more Pisces energy. So yeah, for you, I'm getting, I want to just be there. I want to cry with you, right? I want to share the good moments and the bad moments, right? I also feel like, because this is what you want here in this connection. And some of you literally like want to set a date, like you want to plan something, and it's like something that both of you enjoy. You want to, like, have this experience. Okay. Yeah. And this is completion, like you're wanting to, like, complete the story. It's like, because the 8 goes to the 10. Let's have this experience that we've always dreamed of, that we've imagined, okay? And now you have the dragonfly, which I feel, like I said, I feel like that's your person. Let's see. Clarify. What is causing delay? You know, whoever this is too, y'all could simply be watching your life. Well, my person's traveling, you know. They left home and I'm just waiting for them to get back home, right? Maybe you all had some sort of disagreement prior to leaving or while they've been gone. You know, you're sensing that they have something to share with you, right? But whatever they have to share with you, the Nine of Pentacles, as I'm saying that, whatever they have to share with you, I do think it's news that begins the journey of something new, right? Virgo, I'm getting Virgo energy here as I'm talking. If there's a Hermit, yeah, lots of Virgo, Knight of Cups, Pisces. Okay, this is about, again, that detachment energy. Okay, yeah, Five of Wands. Okay, here we go. Hold on. What is causing delay here in terms of what Aries is wanting here? Six of Cups, the King of Wands, Devil reverse, Two of Wands reverse, Strength reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse. I'm hearing acceptance. Hold on. I just want one card. Knight of Cups. All right. Five of Swords and the Hangman. I think for those of you that know who this is, because I saw the Five of Wands and there was a disagreement here. That's why this person had to walk away, okay, and kind of find themselves. The love has never been lost, okay, from this person to you. The love has never been lost, but there was a disagreement on happiness. It's like you and this person could not agree on, you know, what happiness looks like, okay? Whoever this is also may have felt like there was a lot of arguing, okay? Conflict. But I'm looking at the Knight of Cups. Something that I'm getting with this person, Aries, right? Like I said, if you all do know who this is, because they're starting something new, right? It's the birth, it's a new beginning, a new start. And there's, you know, like I said, there's this delivery of new news, okay? And this connection is going through a transition, but this next phase is going to look a little different, okay? So it's like you are showing up, like I said, and I feel like you're open to that. I think you know what you want here, all right? And you're ready to explore, like, you know, you're ready to share, a lot of you ready to share your life with this person. But for them, the only thing that causes delay is that, you know, I keep getting that they need maybe to, how do I say this? Like to still have their own sense of identity. Okay. That's how it's coming through. Remember, I saw the Nine of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Knight of Cups. This person is still like in this process of understanding themselves and who they are. And they're right there at this point of like just really being comfortable with who they are. And, like I said, they could be going through, maybe this person went through divorce. Remember I said I think that some of you may be looking at this person's social media and then you're seeing pictures and you're like, huh. Okay, so like they're not quite on the market yet. Okay? They're not quite on the market yet. However, it's like I'm seeing this new start, this new beginning with you all. I think you're very interested in this person, right? And you're like, I really like to explore the potential of this connection. I think they want to as well, but they're just like at the tail end of being prepared to do so, okay? Yeah, they're just still in the heaviness. Remember, they're showing up with this Eight of Cups. It's that moment where, again, if we're talking about like if we're going to use the metaphor of giving birth, it's right at the eighth month, 9 month is very uncomfortable. It's very heavy, and it's like relief is coming, but you have to endure this part of the process. It's like the cocoon phase too. I think this person, like I remember I said, they've gone through this sort of rebirth and it's been very painful too. The cocoon phase is very painful, all right? And at this stage in the pregnancy too, right? Like the baby is uncomfortable. So it's like, it's just not quite ready yet. So the answer, right? Like if you all are watching, I know it's been a while, but I have to read the cards how I see it, deliver the messages how they come through. It's almost like the message is developing, but it's not quite ready yet. The moment is developing, but it's not quite ready yet. It's just not ready. So the answer is like, it's not no, it's just not yet. That's it. Okay? All right. So let's see what outcome you all are aligning with who this is, okay? What's the outcome these two are aligning with at this point? Okay, here we go. Healthy choices. And we got two other cards. Okay, so we got healthy choices. More Virgo energy. Lots of you know what? I get mutable. Pisces. Remember I said you got Gemini. You got I saw Virgo, not so much Sag, but those are the three mutable signs, and the dragonfly is like my mutable energy. Okay, so yeah, this is my Virgo card. All right, so making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, and being happier. Okay, so I'm going to continue this over on your extended. The link is in the description, top of the comments. All right, Aries. And that's what we're going to go over. We're going to dive deeper into this person's feelings about you, feelings about the connection with you, right? What they're really wanting here right now with you, or overall. And, this person's view of you, right? Like, how are they viewing you? What do they think you want? How they think you feel. And we're going to pull, of course, the best potential outcome with you two in this lifetime that I'm getting at this point. We're going to pull from the Time Oracle deck. I'll give you a timeline of, whatever you want, right? Like this birth that's coming through. When does that happen? Obviously, if we're getting the 8th month, August, right? So Libra season. That's the house of partnership, right? Especially if you're Aries rising watching this. So Libra season can be very nice for you all, even like late Virgo season. But I'll definitely pull from the Time Oracle deck to give you more like specifics. And then we're going to pull the advice and call to action for you two. At this point in time, what do you each need to do to further align with this beautiful new beginning that I see happening? All right. So Aries, I'll see some of you over on the other side, but if this is where we part ways, love you all. Good luck with everything. I'll see you next time. Peace.